I'm saying, man, you done put my boy on child support. He do so much for you and them ugly little kids.
Don't talk about my kids.
Only one of them is his. Only one of them. You got him out here on child support looking stupid. You got me looking stupid too in front of these white people.
Don't talk about my kids, Rudy. I don't play about my kids.
No, man, I don't play about Terrell. Cause if he looking stupid, I'm looking stupid too. Cause birds of a feather, they flock together.
But Rudy, you don't know nothing about what's going on.
I do know a lot. That man was sleeping with you and them 35 roaches, and you talking about I don't know what's going on.
You don't know.
I do know what's going on. When he had all them ear infections, you couldn't figure it out. I was there.
He don't do nothing for his kids, and that's the end of the story.
He can't do nothing for his kids. He tired of sending you money because you keep going and getting all this fake Peruvian, and your edges still be dry, and your Levi still be showing. So why you keep trying to get money for? I'm saying.
Don't do me, Rudy.
I'm saying.
Hey, what up, y'all? This is RTP. Telling y'all to check out nappyafro.com for everything from reviews, music, podcasts, and more. Check out nappyafro.com.
Yo, this is Papa Dash Soul, and you are now listening to my favorite show, the FROCAST. Keep up the excellent work, fellas. Take it away.
You are now tuned in to the best podcast on the Nappy Afro Network. This is the FROCAST, presented to you by nappyafro.com, which is not a spam site, Facebook. So give us our motherfucking Facebook page back, goddammit. But this is the FROCAST, episode 349. I'm your boy King Germ, a.k.a. the host with the most, a.k.a. the people's champion, a.k.a. the most electrifying motherfucking podcast in the day, a.k.a. the next door neighbor of Danny Tanner, a.k.a. LeBron Flames, a.k.a. the king of the lames, a.k.a. the illegitimate son of Carl Weathers, a.k.a. Germ Cena, a.k.a. Pod Strickland, a.k.a. Fat Sajak, a.k.a. the Brooks Bandit, a.k.a. Mr. Sensible Shoes, a.k.a. Bill Goldberg in the bedroom, excuse me, a.k.a. ASAP Stocky, a.k.a. the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be, a.k.a. the Podfather, a.k.a. the main event, and my last a.k.a. I am the goddamn FROCAST.
Say it with your chest in.
Yes, I'm now joined by my elegant co-host, the lovely, the charming, the problematic, yet well-spoken one, Queen Germ. Queen Germ, say what's up to the people.
What's up, people? It's your girl, Queen Germ, a.k.a. Miss Savannah, a.k.a. I'm educated yet ignorant, a.k.a. the Queen of QVC, a.k.a. Bipolar Mom, a.k.a. I hear no one, a.k.a. a lot of crass with a dab of class, a.k.a. your grade is your motherfucking grade, and I'm in the building.
Queen Germ in the building, everybody. Like always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Find us on any podcast reader out there. Look for the FROCAST. Follow it, like it, give it 5 stars, leave a review, all that good shit. Stream it on Spotify. However you get your motherfucking podcast, look for the FROCAST, listen to it, and then give us some feedback, man. Don't forget, always call the voice line at 347-201-2572. Leave a voicemail. We'll play it in the show. You know what I'm saying? Because, we real like that. And don't forget, we also got the Nappy Afro Patreon, where, you can become a supporter of the site. You get really cool shit. You get to see really crazy shit. And, you know what I'm saying? And it's whatever. Pick a level that's comfortable for you. And, then rock out with your cock out. Or your cat out. However you want to do it.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Put it out there.
I'm just saying, But, yeah. So, that's all the pandering. Queen Germ, how was your week?
It was pretty good, I guess.
Pretty good, you guess. Okay.
Niggas be trying me, man. It's just like, just when I think I done turned that corner, you know what I'm saying? I think I'm grown. I think it ain't really too much that could get me out of character. A nigga fucks with me at the job.
Hey, man.
And it's like, I like getting paid every other Friday. So I ain't finna mess this shit up.
Yes.
But at the same damn time, I ain't gonna let you piss me off but so much till I got to call you out. Now, you not finna come at me with this bullshit. Like, I'm like, people just don't understand. We all are human beings. Mm-hmm. So we have to first remember that you can't step to somebody. We both grown now. Mm-hmm. You can't step to somebody and say some out the way shit and don't want me to say nothing to you. Exactly. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you talking about me to the next nigga, but I walk up on the shit. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't what I had to hear from somebody else transferring some information to me.
Heard it firsthand.
I heard it firsthand. What I heard, I didn't like, and then your body language told on you. So what I'm not quite sure what I heard. You confirmed it by the way you responded.
Mm.
So my thing is, people be thinking that I'm just so aggressive, but then at the same time, it's like shit done been going on that I've been passed over for because you say I was not aggressive enough.
Mm.
So which one is it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if I got to be the angry black woman to get what I need, what I deserve, fuck that. I'm gonna be her because this shit here is ridiculous at this point.
Mm. Wow. Well, I mean, on the flip side, I just have an annoying coworker that
Wants to be your best friend.
wants to be my bestie. Like, what do y'all do in the situation, people, when coworkers want to be?
Anybody want to be your best friend that you don't like them like that?
I mean, it's just not that. It's just he's just annoying, bro. And it's like
he needs love.
But you can't get it from me.
That's why you're supposed to help him find somebody else.
Listen, the man works 7 days a week. He don't have time for.
So his friends got to be the ones at the job. So you can't be mad at him.
Okay, but I can. You know what I'm saying? So this shit is. He is just oh man. But,
he your fave.
God.
In the fave 5, nigga. You better tell him to listen to the damn show. He like you so damn much.
Man, I'm not telling him to listen to the show.
He'll be calling in. He'll be a Patreon and everything. Nigga be wearing all your shirts.
Get his ass whooped, walk around with a black man no cheat shirt on.
Yes, he will. He wear that shit.
He'll take anything free. This nigga the most
begging.
That
mean he won't be buying nothing. He won't be a Patreon.
Like, nigga, man, you just gotta. He's a special character though. But moving along, man, we got a lot to talk about this week. Yo, boy, Brother Al. Reports came out that from the WashingtonTimes.com that Reverend Al Sharpton is a former paid FBI informant. An explosive report by the Smoking Gun claims that Reverend Al Sharpton is a former paid FBI informant. The report published Monday claims that Mr. Sharpton regularly interacted with members of the 4 of New York City's 5 organized crime families, specifically leaders of the Genovese family, and he secretly recorded their conversations. After the news came to light, Mr. Sharpton admitted helping law enforcement officials by keeping tabs on mafia contacts in the 80s. I was not and am not a rat because I was not with the rats. As Sharpton told reporters, I'm a cat. I chase rats.
He trying to help y'all know how the snitching game go.
Mr. Sharpton indicated he would cooperate again if he felt his life was threatened. Like he told Sharpton was known by the FBI as CI7, short for Confidential Informant Number 7, and began working for the agencies in the mid-'80s, the report said. Oh, okay. So, you really believe they only use Al just to check on the mafia?
Child, please. Al Sharpton was doing everything. If you ever was getting paid by the government don't mean nobody no good. So, if they put you on their payroll, especially you talking about as an informant, child, please, they doing the most. And I don't see how nobody was trusting Al. His perm was played out back then.
No, his perm was kind of live in the 80s, though.
Not really.
When we seen Al come through with the windbreaker suit on and the perm and the gold chain,
I wasn't for nothing.
Al was killing that shit, bro. Matter of fact, be easy. Find that picture of Al Sharpton in the windbreaker suit with the perm. Make that the picture for the FROCAST this week.
I can't do it. Don't do that. We
That
would
shit
not
gonna
hide
be
behind
live.
Al and this foolishness.
Yes.
But I mean, my thing is shit. Even now, the nigga look sick.
But listen, wasn't Al Sharpton around Martin Luther King and shit? Or
Yeah.
So if
he should be that old.
And look, and he said he was working with the government. You probably working with the government back then.
The kill,
got him up out of the way. Yeah,
so that you can continue to get your check.
Yeah, keep the black community in check. Faking being a preacher, but look like a street nigga. And you know what I'm saying? Black people believe anything come from the church now.
Don't do that. Don't play
them
with the Lord. This is the Holy Week. Leading up to Easter. You don't play with God now.
I ain't playing with God. I'm just saying that's the way to get through black people. You go through the church, you want me to push this agenda through, let a preacher tell it. That'll get the black people on it. It can be scientific evidence saying don't do this, but the preacher say do it. Well, Mama Pearl at the church said she on it, so I guess we got to do it. So yeah. Anyway, but yeah, Al, Does that change your feelings about Brother Al, knowing that he worked with him just to take down the Genovese family?
I mean,
We're not buying that, bro.
I mean, I don't trust niggas most of the time, so I mean, it don't surprise me or anything that he might have done, just due to the fact that he is who he is. Like Al, what has Al done lately?
He he
running around here with these black people who done got killed.
He chasing around,
Black Lives Matter people.
Yeah, he doing his little,
Like I said, it don't surprise me. I'm disappointed because I did expect a little more from him, but like I said, niggas is niggas, so I can't be too bothered by it.
Good old Brother Al.
Them your people.
Say he's not a rat, he's a cat.
Exactly. He chased the rats.
Shout
that
out
nigga with the bullshit.
But yeah,
that's a line from the 80s right there.
Speaking of rats, we got a AKA prostitution ring at Fort Valley State University.
Why I got to come out like that? Why you just can't say that it's a
prostitution
ring at a
we
HBCU.
had a prostitution ring at a HBCU, and it involved a lady and her arranging for the girls to perform sexual favors for prominent men in the area, and it kind of set the internet ablaze last week. And I kind of want to talk about it because, like, in this situation, can we put all the blame on the madam? I mean, because at some point in time, you do have free will. You
always got free will. I mean, unless somebody is holding you down, you know what I'm saying, got you pinned down. I mean, if you coming and going as you please, then it's all about you. I mean, you definitely have free will. But my thing is this.
Yeah, because the madam got arrested and like 6 of the Johns got arrested. And
but not the students.
I don't think any of the
and
girls.
They're not.
Because like I feel like at some point you didn't have to do this. I'm not victim blaming because they're not victims because I don't think they were pressured into this. Are. I feel like maybe they didn't have enough money and it was like, yo, I mean, I know a way you can, make some money real quick.
Come up with these dudes right quick.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And they gave them that option. You didn't have to take it. You could have been like, you know what? That's okay. I'll figure out something.
But then my thing is this. As anybody who represents any agency that has to deal with training, educating, they don't have to be minors, but anybody.
Yeah.
These people are thought to be in your custody, in your care. Mm-hmm. So when you, as a leader or a representative of some higher power, chooses to use your power to then profit off of these people wrongfully or use them as pawns in your scheme of whatever foolery that you had going on, you have to carry the majority of the blame. I can't say for one moment that she's, she's right in her dealings because she felt like, they wanted to do these things and therefore you were providing them an opportunity in which to do these things.
Yes.
On the flip side, you should know these kids gonna get to a point at some juncture that somebody gonna say something. And the wrong people gonna be involved, and at this point, everybody going to jail. That's what's happening today. But this here was some old news. It's just not a lady getting arrested. Yeah. But I just am disappointed because I just feel like yet again, when we as black people are trying to rise above some of the things that's going on, here we go with another something in the media, in the limelight for them to say, "Oh, see, this is what niggas be doing."
So I wonder who the whistleblower was. Was it it had to be one of the girls, you know what I'm saying?
I would hope it's one of the girls.
Because none of the girls got pressed, you know what I'm saying? So it had to be one of the girls that blew the whistle, that broke everything up because, like I said, for them not to be, named or arrested, it had to be one of them, and they just gave them like, yo, if y'all come up, we ain't gonna press charges on y'all. And because a lot of people are making them out to be like victims, like they were pressured into this, and maybe they were, but I feel like as a college student, you should know better. You should know, like, there's other ways. Like, if that's not that, you should never have to sell your body, you know what I'm saying, to get something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't that, maybe it ain't for you right now then. You know what I'm saying? Because that ain't the way to go about it.
I mean, but you can't say that because people live a whole life of, prostitution, strippers, whoever.
Yeah, but
you doing these things, and a lot of these people have in half the rap songs they talk about the girl stripping to get her way through college. Nigga, this is what the people do.
I get that, but I'm just saying if you're not used to, you ain't willing to do that. You know what I'm saying? You have a choice. Like, nobody's pushing you out on that stage and telling you, like, yo, you got a nice body, you should strip. You ain't got no money. You know what I'm saying? You like, hey, okay, I'm going to go do it. You know what I'm saying? But as far as forcing you to do it, like, you know, I don't think these girls were forced. I mean, like I said,
I know they wasn't forced. What I'm trying to tell you is this. When you, as an adult, somebody that's older than some other people, you come into contact with them because of whatever your situation is. Because the lady was not their advisor or nothing like that, because they keep trying to say that that's how they were connected. She did serve in that capacity some years prior to these incidents right here. So who knows what she's been doing and how long she's been doing it. But I think as of like 2014, she wasn't serving in that capacity or whatever. Okay. But nonetheless, however, you come in contact with these younger adults that you can expose them to another lifestyle. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, no, they're not victims. They were willing participants. But the problem then comes in that if you are somebody who is looking to be some type of authority figure for these people, you're not to abuse that power. And she abused that power. Because if you wanted to go and have a damn fundraiser, y'all could have sold some chicken, washed some cars. You could have done something. And I understand the money wouldn't have came in as fast. But if that's what you were trying to do is help them pay their way, let them do some real work. Don't have them out here slutting themselves out. And then at the end of the day, you the one holding the bag. Yep. Because they going on with their life shit. They might get a free degree behind all this. Get tuition waived. They might get some damn degrees that they weren't even qualified to get. Wow. Some of these hoes finna be pre-med, going off and do some other shit. All because you done played over them and they gonna have to get some type of reparations for, you know what I'm saying, what has been done to them at these people's schools.
So are they gonna get allowed into the, to whatever they was trying to pledge or whatever? Are they? I
mean, I'm pretty sure that they did.
So you can't let them in.
How you can't let them in? Because chances are they done did everything they were supposed to do. They found out this after the fact.
Yeah. Damn. So that line gonna be cursed. No, not cursed, but everybody gonna look. Oh, that was the prostitution rape line, the prostitution ring line. Wow, that's crazy, man. Wow.
I'm trying to see. I don't see anything in here that states that those girls, whether they made line, didn't make line. I had to do a little more investigation on this. I get
such an old story. I mean, you would think you would.
I don't recall because I try not to look at this dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Like people like to drag down organizations, and so you know when you look at Divine Nine organizations, whether they be sororities or fraternities or whatever, people are always trying to pick fun at somebody. Yeah. So if you a member of one organization versus the other, something come out about your people, oh, y'all did la la la, oh, I ain't know y'all had it going on like that. Yeah. So everybody always talking whatever. So I heard about it when it first came out, you know what I'm saying? The organization never, no organization ever stands by this type of shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what you could have done for the organization. If you doing stunts like this is something nobody can stand by. So, you know what I'm saying? You disassociated from the organization simply because of the stupidity of your actions. But then at the same time, it's like I said, I try not to even get too heavily tied into stuff like that because I know it was wrong. I know it's facts. But to the level of detail that I needed to know, I just was disgusted by the whole process. Because being somebody in an academic field, I just feel like if you're coming in contact with people, that's like me. I work with students all the time. I could organize them in a fashion where I can make money off of them if they were in a desperate situation. They need a car fixed. They need to do this. They need to do that. I can do that. You know enough people who willing to pay. But who in their right mind would think that that's something that you're supposed to do? So that's what I'm saying. Like this here didn't start and stop with these kids that you had in contact with. It's
probably been
some shit you done been doing before. Yeah. You probably was somebody when you was online.
Yep, somebody turned you on to it.
Exactly. And so now you just playing out something that you already know.
One day you'll be the madam.
Exactly. So you know what I'm saying? So ain't no telling where this here started from.
So shout out to all You know, I know it's pledge season, right, or whatever.
I mean, it's always that season except for summertime. Intake process, you got to use the right type of terminology.
Yeah.
Anti-hazing.
What they call it when they had a little coming out thing? What's that called?
It's a probate.
Yeah, it's probate season. That's what I meant to say.
Probate season.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
And that's one of them terms that they're trying to get away from too. But
why? What's wrong with that?
I mean, a lot of the old terms are associated with hazing.
Oh, okay.
So in this anti-hazing world, people don't want to talk about a lot of stuff. They don't want to say probate. They want to say new member presentation. That shit sounds whack. Mm-hmm. It's a probate show. But, you know, if you got to do... I mean, because I'm saying, like, all of the old terminology makes it seem like, you know, even like when they call somebody a neo, you're new to the organization, so you're a neo. Mm-hmm. So it's like...
Neo is short for... Just neo?
I mean, that's all I hear is neo. But you new to the organization is what the term references. Okay. So when you looking at it like that, it's a derogatory term because you're new. You got to earn your way. Now, you don't went through the initiation process, but you still got to earn your way because you got niggas that's been in the organization 5, 10, 15, 20, years. So you still got to earn your stripes. Mm. So it's just like, always being... Exactly. Always being on the bottom, and you're no longer a neo after you have brought in somebody. Mm. So if you the last line of somebody's organization and y'all don't never bring in nobody, the motivation for you to bring somebody in is for you to no longer have to be a neo. Mm. So it's like, if you don't have nobody underneath you, you a neo, you stuck down there. Mm. So it's, you know what I'm saying? It's just something that,
You know what I find offensive? A term that y'all use concerning us people, GDI.
I don't call people that.
I don't like that.
I don't use it, so it's
that
not
made me feel bad. GQ Blue uses it a lot, and
I don't use it.
I feel shame when GQ uses that word. He be like, "Yo, even GDI. I thought even GDIs knew that." I'm like, "Well, damn, GQ, like, damn, I take offense in that, GQ. I just want you to know."
Well, I don't. I mean, I never, like I said, I never used it. I never really cared. But
GDI, I'm like, what the fuck?
I mean, you're an individual, but it's okay. I mean, and my thing is, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, me personally, I didn't do anything until I was in a grad chapter. So to me, it's not the same as being undergrad. Like, although I know that it was, God knows that I wouldn't have been able to do that in undergrad because I might have been a whole nother person at this point. Yep. That life would have turned me to a whole nother beast. Yep. But, then everything happens how it needs to happen.
Exactly.
So, it's all good. But I just feel like people have to look at the things that you are given to be responsible for. And when you talking about other people's children and even your own, but, you dealing with other people's kids, you dealing with people in a place in their life where they can be persuaded to do different things, but not only that is the fact that you are the person who's kind of directing somebody's future. To me, you should take that a whole lot more serious than you making some money and you slutting these girls out. Like, to me, that's just sick. Yeah. It's sick in every way possible you could think of.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's going to be some niggas going to put some money on her books, though, because,
Oh, yeah, they will. I mean, if niggas bailing out R. Kelly, anything's possible.
Yeah, so she ain't going to be out there long. So, man. So, shout out to everybody involved.
Really? Shout out to everybody
Shout out to everybody involved. You ever heard of a rapper called Boosie Badass?
Oh, yeah. I know them.
Okay, well, Boosie, he was on his Instagram Live the other day, and I guess his sales numbers came in, and they were a little light. And when I mean light, he said he only sold 300 albums.
And he told the people this.
He told the people, he said, listen, he said, I only sold 300 albums and this X amount of people on my live. He said, if you ain't buy my album, get the fuck off my live. He was like, get the fuck off. He was just mad. He was just like,
I don't blame him.
He said, y'all out here talking about y'all or something. You ain't buy my album. He said, only 300 people. He said, why is it more than 300 people in this live? He said, I want y'all to get I mean, he was just angry. You know what I'm saying? So that's got to be hurtful.
It is hurtful because I know my nephews probably bought at least 10 of them albums. They had to.
They probably didn't buy it either.
They did. They love that nigga.
I bet you call them right
now. They love that nigga.
I bet you call them right now.
They done paid for him in a concert. I know they done seen the concert the whole lot of time.
But they ain't buy his last album. Ask them they ain't buy the last album. You got to put them on speaker now. You got to let them know they live on the show. Now she has an Android, so the quality.
Niggas can kiss my ass.
The quality of this phone call may be a little shaky.
It ain't gonna be shaky. This thing is quality. Quality.
Hello?
Hey, what's up, nephew?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm fine. Quick question. You live on the FROCAST. Okay, we got a quick question. Now, are you a Boosie fan?
Yeah.
Okay, so did you buy this last album?
I ain't had it. I didn't buy that one out the store. I downloaded it, but I didn't have the last album he had before that. I actually bought out the store. Me and my daddy normally buy them out the store, and at the same time, since I got an iPhone, I put it on my phone. But I didn't have a chance to go in the store and actually buy that album. But bought the last couple of ones he had from out the store though.
See, real fans. Okay. So he said y'all got to go and buy this album because they said he ain't sold but 300. So
yeah, he ain't sold. See, really, just like how people talk about on Facebook, it's like how everything good on Apple Music and all that. It's like people don't buy. You got all the cars coming with Bluetooth, so it's like really they don't even have CDs no more. Like,
yeah.
So it's like, just like I said, I seen when he was talking about he was mad because people didn't buy it, but just like I said, see some people like, man, Boosie he done got older and his music ain't the same. I still listen to him to this day, but like I said, I didn't have a chance to actually go buy that album out the store, but we done bought the last two ones out the store though.
Oh, okay. So I appreciate it. Thank you for giving us the input for the show.
Okay.
You want to shout out anybody before we hang up?
Nah, y'all just chilling.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where you from, nigga?
I'm from 912.
That's what I'm talking about. Representing the 912 in this bitch. All right, baby. I'll talk to you later.
All
right.
There you have it. Live Boosie fan, He said he bought it for other two. He didn't get this one, but he did have it on iTunes. So,
And you got to pay for something then?
If you got it, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, if you paid a monthly?
If he got a streaming service, he might just be, downloaded to. I don't know how. But if he, you got to pay for it if you have iTunes. I do know that.
Oh, okay. Well, they did get credit for it then.
Yeah. So, hey. Well, so yeah, moving on. So Boosie, man, don't be mad, man. You still selling out shows, people coming to you. Who cares how many albums you sell, bro? If they coming to the shows and they know your damn music, you're making the money right there. You do about damn 150 shows a year, so you're caking. Fuck them album sales.
Yeah. Send us some. We'll make sure the people hear it.
I got a question. As an educator, these kids today always playing around, pranking and shit like that. So this kid, he was a little prankster. He tries to run up on the principal and RKO him. RKO is a wrestling move that I think it's Randy Orton. Don't kill me if I got it wrong. I don't watch all the time. But he does this move where, the RKO, and he tried to do it on the principal, and it didn't go down like that. And the principal ended up whooping his motherfucking ass. The principal grabbed his ass, punched him and shit, and actually pressed charges on the boy because he, attacked the principal. And as an educator, in that situation where the kid was just playing,
I don't know you playing.
Oh, so you taking it as a threat?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, anytime.
Definitely. I got to lay your ass out.
Okay.
Because this here is an example for the rest of these motherfuckers who going to try me next week. So, yeah, he got what he deserved. He got exactly what he deserved. Because I know for myself, I had somebody play with me one time. I know I probably might have shared this story before, but I'm going to share it again because it's, it's a point of reference.
Yes.
I gave a test. My test average wasn't what I expected, but me being the person I am, I'm going to reevaluate everybody, me and the student.
Yeah.
Students don't know that yet. Yeah. But the student came to me, she said, I know what kind of car you drive. I said, I'll whoop your ass too. Oh, I'm just playing. No, whether you playing or not, we need to be on the same page about this shit. Because clearly, you don't know who I am. So you know what I drive, you basically coming here trying to threaten me saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got eyes on you. Okay, well, all I need you to know is you run up on me or my vehicle, you finna have a problem. And I don't think you want this problem right here. So, stay over there in the corner. Needless to say, ain't shit happen to me nor my car.
Damn. So, as an educator, like, I wouldn't be playing around with these kids like that.
Because they crazy.
Like, because you never know. Like, I don't know, man. I guess certain kids, that play with you like that. That's
if
one
you
thing.
have a relationship with somebody.
If I'm the principal and just a random kid run up to me that I don't have a rapport with, that like, oh, that's such and something from the football team, or something. That's, I just, you're right. I'm whooping your ass. I'm grabbing you.
I got you.
I'm going to suplex your motherfucking ass because I got to take care of myself first. Like, he was trying.
Too old. You an adult. Shit, I fall down in here and hurt myself. Shit, you see how long your foot taking a heel? This nigga been in this condition for 3 months. So you talking about let a nigga flip you over at the job.
Yeah.
And what shit, you out. You out for a year.
Thank God, too. If it happened at the job, let somebody attack me at the job. Oh, that'd be the greatest thing ever.
You smoke too much damn reefer to be talking about
if I get attacked, all bets are off. I didn't have to take a drug test to get this job. They just tell me, look, they just tell me I can't have no drug at the workplace. They don't care what you do outside, y'all. They say even on your first infraction, we'll work with you. Your second infraction, we'll work with you.
Nah,
what type of
job is this?
That's what I want. Hey, that's why I said this is the perfect place for the kids.
You have made it to the promised land.
I told you I'm retiring from this place.
Oh, I believe you. I believe you wholeheartedly. I'm about that too. I'm cool with it. As long as you happy, I'm happy, honey. But when I tell you,
I said I'm done. But yeah, so let somebody attack me, man. Please, man, come on. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I don't blame the preacher. The principal one bit. Because he's covering his ass by pressing charges on the boy because he put some licks on the boy, put him in the headlock, pop, 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 bust him a couple times. They got the boy people out there. Oh, my brother's not like that. He's just a prankster. And then, well, he found out that sometimes this is what happened to pranksters. Some people about that life, they want all the smoke. And principal wanted to smoke on this day. So if you haven't seen this video, look it up. The principal and the kid. It's pretty cool, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the principal. He did the right thing. You're not a bad guy in this situation. You're not a bad guy. Can't spell principal without pow.
I guess.
Recently, saw a post on Instagram. Made me want to bring it to the show. This woman says she's been single for 10 years and wonder if her standards are too high. Should I remain by myself? What should I do? And so, this makes me wonder, it's a lot of women and men out there that's over age of 35, that's not married yet, that's still out there actively looking, and things just not going their way, and they start having doubts, like maybe I'm looking, maybe my standards too high. Should I settle? Is anything wrong with settling?
Everybody got to settle. Everybody settle. And people don't understand, settling, it's one of those words that you have this, negative connotation or whatever. But it's the thing of, ain't nobody perfect. We people. So for that, everybody's going to settle. It don't have to be a big thing oh, a nigga ain't got no teeth or he ain't got no job. But it can be some of the small things that you really want the person to have, but they don't have that. They don't do that. So that's something that you can live without. So you have settled in this situation. So everybody's settling. But it's the thing about them, you want to say that you want all of these top tier characteristics, but I find it in myself to say, and I don't like to offend people about their relationship status, but you got to look within. Because everybody couldn't have been wrong about you. They passed on this shit. You see what I'm saying? I ain't saying that you can't be quality if you ain't got no man or woman at a certain point. But I'm just saying, everybody else couldn't be wrong. I'm a scientist. So if it's evidence-based, it's more so on your side if that many people passed on you. I'm just saying. Man. So.
What if it's it's hard out here, though? It's
hard out here because people make it hard.
Yeah. Okay. So that's so they feel like, okay, let's say I'm a man. I ain't got no kids. I'm 36, 35, 30, whatever.
Somebody done flushed a couple of them, but go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Well, even if that,
I'm just saying.
I want a woman that maybe I want to find me a woman with no kids.
Well, you're not being realistic. Because chances are a woman with no kids, either she's barren. Now, you can find that if you ain't trying to have no kids. Now, you just want a woman with no kids because you don't want no kids. But if you're trying to find a woman with no kids to have your babies, then no, you probably not going to find that.
Okay. So
that's gonna be rare. Because if you done got to the point where you 36, 37 years old, chances are you're probably not having no term. And from a medical standpoint, you probably should.
Well, now they got surrogates and all that stuff.
If you a regular nigga, you can't afford a surrogate.
Oh, well, if I'm 30, I ain't never had no kids. I'm 40. I got some money saved up. If I've been living,
if you have been, some people ain't. Yeah, I'm just saying. Okay,
true. You're right.
All I'm gonna say is this: whatever you choose to do is your business. I ain't trying to be, politically correct. I'm just saying.
Okay.
If you out here in these streets and ain't no, I mean, like, I could say you single and you done been divorced.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody wanted your shit.
Yeah.
But if you telling me that you out here in these streets and ain't nobody ever try to lock you down, I mean, that's
what
not...
if they tried to lock you down and it just didn't work?
What you mean?
Like,
I don't know how it wouldn't work, but like I said, you talking about standards too high, people wanting people to have a 6-figure job and this and this. You can't have every single thing. You want a nigga to be fine. You want him to go to church. You want him to have a good relationship with his family. You want him to be able to be home on the weekends. You want him to take you places. You want him to be thoughtful. You want him to be romantic. You want shit. It ain't that much time in the day to do all this stuff. Okay, somebody gonna not get something.
So what things are you willing to, air quotes, settle on? Like, let's say for instance you was at that point. Like, what are some of your I
can tell you what I settled on in here.
Okay, well, tell me, what did you settle with me then with?
Cause you don't like to kiss. That's something that I really like, but because you are such a charming person, you're hilarious. We have fun together. We have lots of things in common. Some days. But that's something that I really like. I really like kissing. I love it. Mm-hmm. And you don't like all that being up in your face all the time type of stuff. I don't know what people ain't hug you enough or something. Yeah. But nonetheless,
I just like my personal space.
I need to violate you sometimes. I be wanting to be like all up in your space. And so you be a little bit too much. You use
violate. See that?
I'm just saying it because that's how you act when I do it.
But that's what I'm saying.
It's other people out there who they just lay up on each other all day long, and they love it.
Whack.
No, it's not whack. That shit is a loving feeling. That's what it is. Whack. But like I said, some stuff.
If you doing that, if you laying up with your woman all
right now, listen to the FROCAST.
Fucking cornball. You a fucking cornball. What kind of nigga is you?
Cherish that nigga.
Fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Cherish that nigga.
Be laid all up on your woman like that, nigga. Tell us, yo, like, nah, bro, like the people you see in the truck. Like, you supposed to...
Yeah, they got all that room over there.
They sit there
hugged up. What? I love it.
Oh, my God.
I love it.
I would be like, get your ass over there.
I love it. I love it.
I
love it.
Okay, what else did you settle with? I know that couldn't have been it. I know you said...
I mean, that was like a number one thing for the emotional part, because you are emotionally numb. But,
not emotionally numb.
You are.
I'm just not a lovey-dovey, kissy-facey ass nigga. Like,
and that's just so cute.
That's not. I mean, but I just.
Oh my gosh.
That's just like no.
Okay, but moving on.
I'm a thug. I can't be.
That nigga ain't even no fucking thug.
I'm a thug, nigga. Thugs don't be walking around here opening doors and holding hands. Ain't chivalrous.
It is. This nigga gets on my nerves. But nonetheless, I mean, you make me laugh. You a cool person. You are really, really smart.
Settling what you settled with. That's what I want to know. So, but me, I don't. I mean,
you got some bad attitude sometimes. But
everybody has bad attitude. We human. We run each other 24 hours a day, every day. Like, not even. That shit's gonna happen. What you mean?
I mean, you at the job 8 hours. You take you 30 minutes to get there and back.
But still, I'm just talking about
10 hours.
Still 24 hours.
14 hours.
I'm here. It's like you're here. It's 24 hours.
Okay, whatever you say.
You know what I'm saying? So when you're around somebody all the time, of course, everybody's gonna have attitudes and mood swings and stuff like that. It's just that's life. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you move on your own accord. I need people to move a little more systematic way.
What do you mean I'm moving?
I mean, it's like I be needing you to do certain stuff, and you just take your time doing it. It just don't be making no sense to me.
Oh, interesting. Does it get done?
Sometimes. I mean, you ain't stopped smoking yet, and I done been with you 18 years. And I've been asking you to do that.
You ain't even asked me to do that, but maybe the last...
10. The last 10. I know it's been at least since we done had churn.
I'm just saying, it's like the only reason we met because of...
No, we did not. Yes. I carded you at a store.
What was I buying?
Newport.
No, blunts. That's exactly what I was buying. So, like I said,
and see, that's the thing. Shit change when you be together for real. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When you.
But you knew who I was from the beginning. When you
playing, the shit don't matter. Yeah. I'm cool with you. I don't care who you pray to. I don't care if you pray. I don't care if you smoke, drink, whatever. But then when I'm trying to spend the rest of my life with you, nigga, I got some standards.
Okay.
And I can't just be fucking around with niggas and you over here doing some crazy shit.
I wasn't doing nothing crazy. I've never did anything crazy. Never. Come on.
You never did nothing crazy?
No.
Okay. We'll talk about it all.
Like what? Whatever did crazy?
I mean, I'm just saying that you talking about never did nothing crazy.
I'm waiting.
I don't know. You the one told me that you was indicted with somebody who was $1 million drug dealer and all kinds of
I wasn't indicted. I was at his house. You was there too.
No, I
yes, you were. Oh, yes, you were.
When I was there,
Okay,
I ain't never been to none of your friends' house.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you the exact day because I'm gonna tell you the day it happened. You remember I called you one day and I was like, "Hey, it's this new video game out. It's called Grand Theft Auto. It's on the PlayStation." I said, "Call around and see who got it." And you called around. You was like, "Oh, this little place on wherever they said they had it." You came by, picked me up. We went and got the game. Got back to your house. Then I got a call, said the feds just ran in Buddy's house, and I was like, well, damn, I just left that motherfucker, so I know they see me. They probably followed us and said, oh, these niggas ain't got nothing to do with nothing, and let us go. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. So, yeah.
If you say so.
I'm telling you.
I don't remember none of that.
You pulled right up to the house and picked me up, and we went and got this game. Yeah. That game changed my life. They kept me in the house, boy. That Grand Theft Auto, boy. You know,
did it?
You remember you had your little Coco Frazier used to come by and play? Boy, we used to be in that.
Child, please.
Yes.
Yeah, you was all right.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, I don't think there's anything wrong with settling. I just want you to be happy. If you got to settle to be happy, then motherfucking settle.
I mean, but my thing is, you have to look at the things that you want the most. My thing is, I ain't never been hooked, because like the way I was raised, it wasn't like driven by you just want to be with somebody because they gonna be to take care of you. Yeah. I knew from very early on in my life that I had to have a job because I have too much of an opinion. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I can't expect nobody to deal with me as I am and want to take care of me. It's not gonna happen. So I mean, if I ever thought I was gonna be a housewife, no, I never really did. But it's like, you know, for me, I don't really look at it. Like I said, if you find somebody that you fall in love with, somebody you can agree with and deal with for them, you know, align your life with for the most part, I don't see that as, I mean, you know, we can call it settling because you're not going to get everything you want because that's what the term refers to. Yes. But if you're talking about overall settling, it ain't really settling if you with the person that you want to be with. You learn somebody, you know how to deal with them, they know how to deal with you because you deal with me the way I am. And I'm crazy a lot of times.
And I allow you to be that way. I'm just like, I'm not asking you to change being who you are. Like, I allow you to be who you are. And I don't think a lot of men would do that. And you know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest with you. Like, a lot of men would not let you be who you want to be. You know what I'm saying?
And who I want to be.
I mean, the whole thing.
You put me out there like I'm just some clown.
Like, a lot of men wouldn't have let you get to where you are in your life. They'll be like, nah, that's enough. Because they wouldn't have been, you know, cool with their shit. Like, nah, I can't let her, you know, nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you want to be this? Go be this. You know what I'm saying? I support you. I'm there for you. Boom. That's what it is. And, you know, I let you be mouthy and I let you just get your shit off. I don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying?
That's the reefer.
No, it's not. It's just...
That's what that is. You be so damn high, you can't respond.
Stop it. I don't be that high. Stop. You know, like I just be in a cloud of just like, I don't know what's going on. No, it's not like that.
You check out now.
I do not check out.
You check out, nigga. There's sometimes I be like, what the fuck is going on around here? I come home, niggas is everywhere.
What you mean?
Churn doing whatever they want to do.
Okay, they you act like that's not what they've been doing their whole lives.
Because you've been high their whole life. You've been high their entire life. From conception to current day. That's what the fuck it is. Shit.
Shit be taken care of. Shoot. Everybody, all the limbs still, they all got 10 fingers, 10 toes.
Mm-hmm. Appreciate it. Moving on.
So, yeah. So, as long as you settle, if you got 5 bullet points, you get 3 out of those 5, I say run with it.
I say 4 out of 5. You can
I say 3. 60%. Go shoot for 60% of your...
That shit low as a motherfucker. You ain't passing no test if it's 60%.
Hey, on the settling test, that's good.
Is it?
Yes. If let's say, for instance, you want somebody tall, attractive, money, good in bed, and let's say smart. You gonna have to let 2 of those go.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Mm-mm. So you might have to let attractive go and smart go. You still got.
I need you to be smart and can do it.
So okay, so you gonna have to let go of something. What you letting go of?
Man, I ain't had to let go of nothing when it came down to the physical characteristics.
You gonna have to let go of something. Like, out of them 5, just to set what you call selling. Just, you know, hey.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying you could let go of something, but I mean, my thing is, what's attractive to you might be attractive. You know what I'm saying? Might not be attractive to somebody else. So,
but I mean, that's all we're talking about. What your attraction is. So, because a lot of the ugly niggas is married.
They are, but the thing is, they make you look better.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Because I don't care what nobody say. I done dated 1 or 2 ugly people before.
Yeah.
And when I tell you, you ain't ugly. Yeah. You ain't ugly. I'll fight somebody about you in a second.
You married to an ugly nigga.
No, not at all. And it's this fact, like I said, I done dated niggas that I thought was fine, and they was such an asshole by the time I finished dealing with you. You was ugly as a motherfucker, because it's something about who you are as a person that has to be associated with you at this point.
And you dated ugly niggas too.
Not the nigga who dated the broad with the damn sideburns and beard now. You can't come from my black book. Move on, nigga, to the next topic, because see, you trying me now. That's the shit I be talking about.
Man. So,
TV talk.
So TV talk, man. Last week, we didn't talk about The Chi, but guess what? We watched both episodes this week, so we're fully caught up with The Chi. Queen Jern, what'd you think of this episode of The Chi?
I think it was a pretty good show.
Well, the first 2 episodes, rather. But,
yeah, what I saw.
But the most shocking part in first episode was what? What had you so upset?
They had me upset.
Yes. When the boys ran to Miss Ethel's house.
Oh, and beat that old lady up.
Boy, they beat Miss Ethel old ass. Boy, I'm talking about.
That shit was not called for. That thing made me sick.
That shit was graphic. That shit was graphic. I was like, damn. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm talking about, and they was whooping her. And I was just like,
wow, man.
That was sickening. I just don't understand that. You got to raise your churn right. That's not acceptable.
I thought Miss Ethel was dead, but Miss Ethel's not dead. She's still in the hospital. She's on ICU, but she's still there. But that scene was pretty damn graphic. And, I mean, okay. Then you got Brandon. He's back. He got a food truck going on, and, you know, he riding around, getting boots on his truck, almost. And
food so good, the people throwing away the tickets.
He said, it tastes like crack. He said, well, I smoke crack, so I'll be the judge of that.
Nigga ain't got no boot, though.
Yeah, he was like, give me another one. He made him a little taco. Then he ended up getting robbed and his truck stolen. And, you know, so, but he got his truck back. You know what I'm saying?
They trying to pin a murder on him, looked like at first.
Well, no, they're not trying to pin a murder on him.
Because they kept trying to get his connection with the other dude that was a homeboy that was the dope dealer or whatever. Remember when they came from the boy funeral or whatever, and they came and took the stuff? What'd you say, Bernard? What the man name is with the food truck?
That's Brandon. Okay,
Brandon did the repast food for the boy funeral.
Yeah.
The other boy who he had the man gun.
Yeah, Buddy Brother. Yeah, I can't think of his name.
He was there, and so they had all of the people who had him under surveillance. They had been taking all the pictures of them being together at the boy mama house.
Yeah, so they trying to connect, but they know he is Coogie's brother. They know that much, and you know Coogie was killed. So this whole, I think, with the what's your boy name that's in jail now? What's his name?
The military nigga.
Yeah, I can't think of his name, but him. I think he trying to get out. His lawyer pulling something. He got some little attorney, and she trying to say that he was feared for his life, and it was damn self-defense, and so he might get out. You know what I'm saying? You know, just showing how corrupt the system is. This man might walk, and he get out. So that shit is going on. What else happened? Brandon went back to the girl parents, and they bougie as fuck, and he out there looking like
cooking his ass off.
Yeah, he just love to cook, man. The man just love to cook. Let that man cook, bruh.
Let him cook.
That's all he want to do is cook, man. But speaking of cooking, we got a question from Short T. He said, there's a moment in the food truck where Brandon has to show his friend how to use the phone to take payments. He touches the phone with the gloves he's wearing to handle people's food. I had an older coworker tell me she makes Subway employees remake her food and put on new gloves if she see them touch anything with the gloves and then make her sub. Would you do the same or eat it and say that's what gives it its flavor? Hey, Short T. I'm going to tell you a funny story. I went to a restaurant the other day. I got some food. I realized the motherfuckers ain't had no gloves on that's making my food, and that shit fucking mortified me because I was like, it's 2019. How do you not have motherfucking gloves on when you're making people goddamn food? So, and I did see that part in the show, and I noticed it. I was like, damn, he did touch on that phone and go right back to work making them goddamn food with them saying gloves. So, yes, I would have a problem with that. What about you, Queen Jern?
I mean, the only way I don't have a problem with that is that you don't have to physically touch my stuff. If you, like you handling the food with tongs and a spoon, and you just doing the courtesy of having on gloves as well. But if your hands have to touch the items that are being placed in my plate, hell yeah, you got to redo that.
Look, yeah, you can't.
You got to redo that. I done had. I mean, recently I was in Dairy Queen. This bro put my ice cream in the window, and it wasn't the employee. It was the customer. White privilege. You walk up there, you talking to the person who fixing your ice cream, but my shit sitting right there. She just set it there. You talking all over my ice cream cone.
Oh, no.
I said, "Oh, ma'am, I'm gonna need you to do that again."
Yeah.
She was like, "What happened?" And I just pointed. And she was like, "Oh yeah." And she couldn't even argue with me because she already know, like, this heifer just stood right here. Yep. And stood here, and you know the shit wasn't yours. You didn't order no dip cone. So you talking over my stuff, and you think I'm going to eat that? Hell to the no. So you got to be concerned about your own stuff, because if you ain't concerned, they sure as hell ain't concerned.
Wow. So, I just have the gloves on. So I seen Brandon do that, and he might get a health code violation for that, man.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't give a damn how good your shit tastes. You can't be doing no unsanitary stuff.
Yeah, man, you can't do it.
Because how many times your phone done hit your face, and if you know what I'm saying, and it can be the smallest bit of residue, it ain't probably gonna kill nobody.
Yeah.
But the shit is still nasty.
Still nasty. Oh, and what else happened? So that was a Shy Man. Great show. Check it out. Showtime Sunday nights. But something else came back Sunday. Game of fucking Thrones came back. Them Thrones is byke. You know what I'm saying? And we got it all, man. They showed, let's see, what happened was Tyrion, and they was at Winterfell. So everybody was at Winterfell. You had Daenerys' army with Jon Snow and the Dothrakis, the fucking Unsullied. You had all these motherfuckers in Winterfell, and they was basically like saying how we gonna beat the fucking Night Army. You know what I'm saying? And so they was like, hey, they think Cersei coming, but Cersei not coming. She want all them motherfuckers to die up there, and then she's just gonna, you know, she feel like, this is what I feel Cersei gonna do. She don't give a fuck about nobody but herself. So if the Night Army do come, she feel like she's gonna take one of these ships because she's fucking Euron now, and she's just gonna sail away because the dead can't get to her. That's Cersei's plan. She want everybody to die, and she can get away. But Samwell Tarly did tell Jon Snow that he is the rightful king of the Seven Kingdoms. Told him his daddy was Rhaegar, his mom was Lyanna Stark, that he wasn't a bastard. He was a direct descendant to the throne. So, you know, Jon Snow got to deal with that. He found out he's the king, found out he's fucking his aunt, and then the shit is fucked up. Jon Snow didn't know what to do. And fucking Bran was just sitting in the fucking courtyard just staring at everybody. He got memed out, so if you look on Instagram or whatever, that's where all the Bran memes from. If you don't watch the show, don't follow the show, you know, the Bran memes were hilarious. He was just sitting there just being messy, just telling on everybody, just telling the truth. So shout out to Bran. Game of Thrones is back. I mean, it's just, you know, it's back. Queen Germ, how did you like Game of Thrones?
It was Games of Thrones, I guess. I mean, I don't really...
I mean,
I can't get into it.
I mean, what's wrong with it?
It's just stupid. It's just like it's too unbelievable for me. Like, my brain doesn't process that type of stuff.
What's unbelievable about it?
I mean, you're talking about dragons and shit. I don't know nothing about that. So it's just like too.
We used to have dragons, man. Dragons are real.
If you say so. I mean, but I don't think so.
How do you they got proof the dragons are real.
Okay, they can be real, but I ain't never seen none. I don't know nothing.
You're
about
not gonna see a dragon.
It just seems too fairy tale.
Alligators are descendants of dragons.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but it's just set in medieval times, and it's like political. It's like it's got everything, a little bit of everything, good writing and everything. I just don't understand how you just can't get into it.
I don't get into a lot of stuff. I don't get into a lot of stuff. Like, your Walking Dead people. Those things was not, that shit was stupid. It was just like people running around eating people. They turn into all kind of shit. Like, what the thing is,
a zombie?
When you pour the water on them things, them little ugly things, in the gremlin. I mean, that's just like some shit that just don't happen. My mind doesn't see, this is the thing. These types of shows with millions and millions of viewers show me that there are millions and millions of weed heads or substance abusers in the world. Okay. Because the shit that you got to be on.
I know a lot of people that don't smoke weed that love Game of Thrones.
I don't believe that.
Brandon.
Okay, the nigga must drink.
No,
something,
he
he
don't.
do something.
He don't drink
He
or
does
smoke.
shit. If he don't eat, y'all say he don't eat. He be hallucinating or something. His damn eye low. Something wrong with the nigga. I'm telling you, you can't tell me
GQ
that
Blue don't smoke
you
weed.
ain't a normal motherfucker that's walking around
it's
here
all right, don't
loving.
smoke weed.
Okay, that's your people that you calling out. You happen to be thinking something is wrong with you when you a grown person who can look at that kind of stuff.
There's nothing. I disagree.
You can disagree. I stand on what I said. 10 toes down. I stand firm on that.
I know a lot of weed heads that don't watch Game of Thrones.
Okay. But I think there's something wrong with y'all people who look at that kind of stuff.
No.
It is. Like, what do you, like, you escaping life? Like, what
It's
what
a
is that?
TV show.
But it's so far-fetched from anything real.
No, it's nothing far-fetched. I can see if it was like, something out of space like Star Trek or something like that.
Oh, but people watch that trash.
People love that shit.
They'll fight you about that now.
Star Wars, so that's
and
far-fetched.
I don't know the difference, and the people get mad with me about that, but...
Star Trek nails on the ship, Star Wars.
I don't even care that much.
Dr. Spock is Star Wars, Star Trek. Yeah. And then...
I'm going to go by with what you say.
Darth Vader and them Star Wars.
Okay.
That's, But yeah, man, I just wonder. So I guess, with next week, hopefully you'll like it next week.
I won't, because I won't be watching it.
You're going to watch it every week. You're going to watch it. Yes, I said it. So moving along, got a question from the nation. Keith and Tamika recently married. Tamika is a neurosurgeon and earns $400,000 a year. Keith is a manager at Finish Line and earns $44,000 a year. After the wedding that she paid for, Keith moves into Tamika's house. She buys him a new Lexus to replace his old Honda Accord and even pays for a 2-week honeymoon to Jamaica. Keith loves Tamika with all his heart and vice versa, and they are happy together. But all Tamika friends say she is stupid. Since Keith is a man, is there a problem with their financial arrangement? If they're in love, does the money difference make them unequally yoked? Ladies, if you were Tamika, or gentlemen, if you were Keith, could you play their role?
I mean, that's such a large difference. If I make $100,000 and you make $44,000, we probably would be all right. Because you know what I'm saying? It's enough stuff that you going to do that's going to take up the slack. You might be a little handy around the house, fixing on cars, or at least know your way around some stuff that you can handle those types of things and make me feel like I'm with a man. If I can do everything I need to do without you, I don't know. I mean, mentally, I have to pray and I will have to try to focus on our relationship because it's just like.
But you happy with this? You are in love. This is your.
I'm not in love because I can't. I mean, I can't call you and say, "Baby, I want us to go on a trip." Shit, I got to pay for the trip. Like, what's to be in love with? Like,
that's I don't.
If you talking about $400,000, I got $40,000. You talking about a difference of 10 times the amount of money that I make that this man makes.
But you love this man.
You're
happy. You're happy with your friends. Is the ones looking at you don't give a damn about the difference. You don't like this. My nigga. I don't care. So So you would like. So I'm asking. So if you were Tamika in this situation.
I mean, my thing is simple. Is the fact that if you the person in the relationship and you happy, it doesn't really matter because you all are content. Mm. But what I'm saying is, if to be that person making 10 times the amount of the person that I'm with, I feel like in many cases that's going to play out. That's going to fade out soon because it's certain things that you have to do. You can't tell me that if I can't never depend on you to do nothing for me, I mean, that's going to be okay with me. A part of being a woman is that I can depend on my man. It surpasses money. People will put that label on it to make it just be for that. But you got to be creative within that type of situation to me. I mean, you going to have to come through with something.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion because I just feel like it cheapens your relationship when if I got to buy my own ring or if you get me a ring, then now I got to finish making the payments on. It's a lot of stuff going on right there. That's why I don't do all that talking about people having all these joint accounts and shit. If you going to be responsible for what you going to be responsible for, I'm gonna be responsible for what I'm gonna be responsible for. I can handle it because I can see where, you know what I'm saying, I can see the progress. I can see where everything's going. But when you talk about we consolidating stuff and I can't put all my money in here, nigga, you only put $40,000 in here. I put $400,000 in the pot. No, nigga, I know I got me a whole nother set of checking accounts. I can't fool with you like that. I'm like, I see your 40,000. I match your 40,000. Shit, I can't give you my 400,000. Nah, bro.
Damn.
Nah.
It's rough out here in these streets, fellas.
Rough out here in these streets, nigga. With $40,000, you better get another job.
Sheesh. Wow.
I mean, what you saying? You can beat Tyrone and beat 40,000, man?
I could be Keith.
Okay, Keith, whoever.
I could be Keith. I wouldn't be upset with it. You know what I'm saying? As long as she, you know, like we was happy and love, and I mean, I would have no problems with it.
I mean, my thing is, I really don't worry so much about friends. You know what I'm saying? It's like I see, you know what I'm saying, people who got this going on, got that going on. They going this place, they going that place. And then in the background, your man, people talking about the fact that your man cheating on you or he whooping your ass or whatever. So a lot of this stuff, I mean, I never get, you know, so taken in by what you put online, what you say you got going on in your household. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all got postpartum depression and all kind of shit. You having babies for niggas and you ain't never want to have no child. But you done married this man because he making all this money or doing all these things. You feel like, okay, I better give him a baby because that's what he want. You're married and all this other stuff. So you going through shit on your own time, on your own terms because of the fact of you feeling pressure to do certain things to keep up. You trying to stay in the gym and stay tight and this, and this. You just had a baby. Like, what the hell you think your body supposed to look like? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's so many different pressures and things that pull people to do certain things to stay in a relationship. But for me, I'm like, at a certain point in your life, you got to just be real with yourself. And be real with the person that you with. Because if y'all okay with whatever going on, it don't really matter what nobody else got to say. Because half them hoes who talking about your relationship or niggas that's talking about your relationship, they shit ain't together. They ain't happy or they not with nobody. You can always find fault in somebody else's stuff when you got time to sit there and evaluate everything they got going on.
Yeah.
Because half the people who always got something to say is somebody that's old, bitter, you know what I'm saying, got some problems of their own, so they don't want nobody else to be happy. Or you ain't no way in the world you can be happy with him because he ain't got nothing. Okay, but my thing is, me personally, I want you to have some other skills if you coming up short. I need you to have some other skills.
Wow.
Make me feel important. Make me feel special. I can just call you and say, baby, meet me at the spa, and I ain't got to be treating. Like, I already know you got it. I'm on the side of the road when nigga come through. Help me out. Get my car wherever you got to go. You know what I'm saying? Do something for me.
I got you. Keep 100. You got to keep 100 this week?
Yes. My Keep It 100 is about transportation etiquette.
100.
When you own public transportation, i.e. the airplane, number one, if you traveling with your children, y'all got to make sure these children is under control. It's no reason for your kid to be kicking the damn seat. Ain't no reason for your kid to be in here making all this freaking noise. It's just not acceptable.
Were they white?
You know it.
White people have no control of their kids.
White people have no control. I don't even think they want to have control over their kids. They don't give a fuck
they let their kids
until you say something or look at them.
They let their kids do what the fuck ever they want to do.
I mean, and then the shit gets to the point where I know I done had enough. When this flight ain't but 47 minutes. I need you to be able to control this motherfucker for 45 minutes. Like, this shit don't make no sense. Then you making matters even worse, because you over here coughing and shit, sneezing. I'm just like, what's going on? I mean, it didn't make no sense. Like, the number of people who were on this flight, it was already, you know what I'm saying? You in this big plane, you got a lot of people in here.
Allergy season, though.
And it's allergy season, but I need people to know, ain't nobody teach these people no more to cough in your arm or even shit. I don't give a damn. Cough in your hand. But why the hell is people in 2019 doing open coughs? Like, I'm looking around trying to see where the hands at. Niggas' hands in their pocket. I was disturbed by the fact that a man had got, and I don't know what he could have been doing under his cover. His hands were in his private area just in that general location for a good. I watched him for probably about 3 minutes. Now I was trying to figure out whether he was fumbling with the seatbelt or what he had going on. But he was up in that general location doing a whole lot of maneuvering for a good little while. And I mean, certain types of things when you in the public, you just can't be doing. Like, I need people to understand, okay, if I know I'm not feeling so good, sneeze, cough, wash your hands before you come on the flight. That's what I'm saying. You get on there, try to turn to the side if you got to sneeze, cover your face up real good. There is no reason for you to be coughing openly, yawning, sneezing, all of this carrying on when we got this recycled air in this plane. I felt sick immediately after like the first minute or two of being in there because it was like I'm fighting for my life. Like, these people are really doing this to me. I mean, I'm looking out the window and it wasn't it was just ridiculous.
Man, well, people, be more cautious of your fellow passengers on these public airways because it's disgusting. It's disgusting. I might keep 100, man. Dudes, man, you don't have to be bald no more, man.
100.
I'm starting to see a lot of guys that couldn't grow hair, didn't have hair. They're now popping up on the scene with hair. We saw LeBron do it. We've seen DJ Self do it. We've seen Papoose do it. Caron Butler took it to a new level this past week with his hairstyle. Caron Butler was bald his whole career. Now he has like a box.
So where he get it from?
He bought his hair. I don't know where he got it from, but he was on TV the other night with his hair, and I was just like, yo, who the fuck is that? And I was like, this ain't Caron Butler, but Caron Butler bald head. And he had like a whole full lush head of hair. So fellas, you don't have to be bald no more. Go get you some fucking hair, man. Like, go get you a lace front.
How about don't get no hair?
Get some hair, man. Fuck that.
That's the difference between the men and the women.
Nah, if you want to buy you some hair, nigga.
Women buy hair.
Men, like, it's men that's really sick about their fucking hairlines and their bald spot.
Why.
Because men is like, that's just, you don't want to face that day that you start going bald. Like, you don't want to face it. And so,
I don't either, but I'm just saying, that's just shit that you got to do.
Yeah, but, oh well. Go get y'all hair, fellas. Winners and losers, man. You got any winners?
My winner today would have to be Miss Tamala Mann.
Winner!
One of my favorite gospel singers. She is now launching a new plus-size line of clothing. So I'm looking forward to see what type of things I can get into.
Oh, Lord.
Yes. Give a little something, a little sauce to it.
My winner is Tiger Woods.
Winner!
For winning his 15th major, his 5th Masters, I do believe, this past Sunday in Augusta. Tiger came back from behind to win. First time ever he's ever won after trailing after 3 rounds. So shout out to Tiger Woods. And shout out to the man who put $85,000 on Tiger to win it all. He ended up winning like $1.9 million off this bet.
Winner!
He put 85 on Tiger and the shit paid off. So shout out to them. Both of them are winners. Tiger byke. And losers, you got any losers?
Yes. My loser has to be Miss Laura Ingraham.
Loser.
Who currently she's a Fox News anchor, but the game wants her fired because of her little smart comments about Nipsey Hussle. And she made mention to the fact, incorrect statements, but she made mention to the fact that he was a person who made this song about fuck Donald Trump, and she was laughing and stuff about the funeral and, proceedings or what have you. And so I just feel like anybody, whether you know somebody or not, if somebody is dead, it's something sacred about the whole, passing away, transitioning. And I just feel like you would be stupid, not necessarily to say that they need to lose a job, but again, white privilege, they just feel like, they can do whatever they want to do. But I would have to say Miss Laura Ingraham is my loser today for that.
Yeah, man, loser. My loser is the 1% of people who have never watched an episode of Game of Thrones.
Loser.
I saw this meme going around, and people was just like, oh, I'm part of the 1% that's never seen the episode. And I'm just like, why are y'all, okay, so what? Like, what are y'all saying? Like, yeah, everybody else talking about it, but y'all saying y'all never saw it, and y'all want attention because you never saw it. And then there's so many y'all said y'all never saw it It got to be more than 1%. You know what I'm saying? So y'all not special. You know what I'm saying? Somebody put that up there. I put that up. Somebody, I said, so? Like, what's your point? Like, I don't get it. So, you know, y'all my losers for pointing out that y'all have never seen an episode of Game of Thrones. So what? So what? We still gonna watch it? Who cares? You know what I'm saying? Don't watch it. Stay a part of that. Don't watch it. Don't watch it at all.
Well, I know I don't want to watch it.
Well, you're gonna have to watch it. You're gonna have to watch it.
I'm being forced.
Yeah. So shout outs. You got any shout outs?
You know I got my shout outs. Shout out to Pam and the fam, the Johnson 5, and anybody representing the 912. That's Savannah, Georgia, y'all. Right. That's right. Rep my city.
Shout out to Be Easy, Saw Right, GQ Blue, Short T.
Short T.
Ruler Myself, Rick James, bitch, RT3, Light Skin Kanye, Dark Skin Kanye.
Is that a person?
Drew in DC, fucking Gerard in Boston, Dr. Brace and everybody, Dr. Brace Network, Dr. Cam, Disrespectful Motherfucking MJ, K-Law the Truck Driver. Shout out to them, man. Go check them out. They got the DTA 64 going on right now. So go over there and check it out. Go, you know, let your voice be heard. Shout out to the good brother 12 Cal over at the 12 Cal podcast. Shout out to him. Shout out to Mansa Ray and K4 over at the Back Talk podcast. Shout out to Unadvised Opinion podcast, Two Smart Dummies podcast. Shout out to Papa Dash, Daughter Dash, Peppy J from B More, Stacks, MJ Money 9S. Anybody else to fuck with the kid, man, the long way, the short way, no way at all, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Woo! Another episode in the books, episode 349. Episode 350 coming next week, man. You know what I'm saying?
We giving away stuff, y'all.
Yeah, we giving away. We giving away. So stay tuned to episode 350, see what we giving away. All right? Hey, man, another great show in the books. It's the FROCAST. Don't forget, always like, comment, subscribe. Hit the voicemail at 347-201-2572. Leave a voicemail. And let us know, man. Well, it's your boy King Germ.
And this your girl Queen Germ.
And this was the FROCAST, and we out this bitch, man. Y'all have a nice week. We'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Peace.
This is the end of the show. Feel free to visit nappyafro.com for more information. Or not. It's your loss.
nappyafro.com